Going out there, YouTube fans. Today we're going to talk about karma. As usual, I'm going to try to keep it brief. I know how people's attention spans can be when it comes to certain depths of conversation. So I don't want to sound redundant. But when talking about karma, or you reap what you sow, or whatever religion you subscribe to, or whatever form of spirituality you subscribe to, whether it's Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, you reap what you sow, karma. Every holy book that describes what goes around comes around. It has basically the same principles and the same elements. And I'm here to tell you today that it is my belief that karma does not exist in your earthly life. Meaning that for Christians, when Galatians 6, chapter 6, verses 7 through 8 talks about what a man soweth, he shall reap. Or when it talks about Romans chapter 12, verse 19, when it talks about beloved, do not take revenge in your own hands. Leave that to the wrath of God, to his righteous anger. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. So there's scriptures in the Bible that talks about it. There's scriptures in Buddhism, in Hinduism, that talks about karma and what happens and what you reap in the life thereafter. Regardless of what you may become, a snail, a dog, a flower, a plant, another human being, another animal, they believe that payback is in the afterlife, meaning the life thereafter, whatever you will become, whatever form you take in the next life. So no matter what religion you are, or what faith or what spiritual background you are, every holy book and every belief has some type of universal law or universal principle or belief that you will be paid back for your wrongdoing. But I'm here to tell you again that it is my belief, and I think that my case is supported by common sense and reality of observations of what is real, like what you have witnessed as reality throughout your life. But it is my belief that karma does not exist in the earthly form, in the earthly realm. It is an afterlife concept. It is not you will be paid back while you're still living on earth in the fleshly form, in the mortal form. It's not that. And to me, it's beyond just observational facts. Just from a common sense standpoint, if the righteous shares the same space as the wicked, and the wicked shares the same space on earth as the righteous, the wicked and the righteous at some point will cross paths. They will intersect. It's just the reality of the world. It's the reality of the universe. As long as the wicked shares space with the righteous on this earth, we will intersect. We will cross paths. It is what it is. So that's why you have good intended people, good natured people, just good people, whether it's children, adults who just grew up with a moral compass, with just a core belief that right is right and wrong is wrong. People like that get raped and sodomized and robbed at their stores, their family stores, that have been in business, and they've been great people who own their stores and were good to the community. They end up getting, robbed and shot in the head, and the whole community is in mourning because it was, the owners were good people and gave back. That's why bad happens to good. And that's why there are people that own corporations, in this world, and always have, who have prospered and flourished. Their families have flourished and have had economic stability, and they've had healthy children with all their fingers, and they've lived to be 89 and 95. Even some of these evil dictators that have lived to be in their 80s and 90s with great health and die in the midst of their occupation. You know, in the midst of working, they just kill over. No sickness, no prolonged death, no cancer, nothing that you would think would happen to somebody who put their wrong in the universe. You know, you got evil people that prosper, have grandchildren, they have children at their bedside, grandchildren, great-grandchildren at their bed. Evil people have their whole generations of people at their bedside, sometimes with a smile on their face, looking at all these generations that spawn from them. And they can die with a peaceful soul and a peaceful heart, looking at all these smiles, holding their hands at their bedside. Some good people don't even have that happen to them on their bedside. So again, you have good that happens to bad and bad that happens to good. It's always happened. You have church-going women with families that get raped in the church parking lot and killed. You have children, innocent little children, who haven't had a lifetime to reap or sow anything, and they get sodomized and raped and cut to pieces and dismembered and thrown into forests. You know, you hear about little innocent good children. You see the pictures on these news stories and these exposés on 2020 and Nightline about these beautiful children that, you know, got burnt up in a fire by some dude that had a crazed desire to torture and burn children. And just so these things happen. Reality dictates that karma does not exist in the earthly realm. Now you can deny reality all you want to, but reality will still exist. So this was just a short video that I just wanted to bring forth, and I challenge anybody out there that has any evidence of karma, of good only coming to those who do good and bad only coming to those who do bad. I challenge anybody. It has never happened, and it will never happen in the earthly realm. It hasn't and will not ever happen. It is only in the afterlife that karma exists, no matter what faith background you possess. So anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Just some food for thought. Thanks for listening and watching.